Hi, this is Jan at ISE 2017 in Amsterdam, and I'm here to talk about hybrid services, extending your on-premise investments into the cloud for more and innovative new ways to collaborate. There are several things that we can connect from an on-premise environment into the cloud, and the first one we generally need to talk about is telephony. So most of our customers have actually a communication manager deployed for telephony. So we have connected two phones to a communication manager for calling. Now with the Cisco Spark service, we have a new innovative messaging and conferencing app in the cloud. And one of the things, obviously, people are wondering why or how can I integrate my phones into the cloud? And one of the ways to do that is, of course, extend the communication manager so that the Spark service becomes aware of calls and can connect to the call or can do a zero-touch meeting. So what I will do now is I will start a call on this phone. Starting the call will obviously trigger the other phone to ring, but since it's connected to the cloud, we will also have the Spark client ring. So now I have a fully functional phone on my mobile app, on my desktop, using Cisco Communication Manager to provide phones. As part of the demo, I will actually answer the call on my phone, because there's one more thing that we do. Since the Spark clients and the users are both using Communication Manager, we can now do a zero-touch meeting. So what I can see is here on Alan's desktop, I just received a call from Teddy Barnes here, and we are discussing what is in my Outlook agenda. So what I'm doing is I have to show Teddy what I'm doing, and I can do that by a single mouse click. No? By a single mouse click. This will now start a desktop sharing on Alan's screen without Alan having to do anything, just because we are connected via Communication Manager and we've made the cloud aware of that. Obviously, if I wanted to do more than just a one-on-one desktop share, like plan a WebEx meeting, for example, I can also leverage something we call calendaring service. Calendaring service basically takes away the need for Outlook plugin for scheduling meetings or inviting people into a Spark space. I can simply schedule a meeting by typing @WebEx into my location field, and you can actually see that in my invite here. The invite was created to be @WebEx. And obviously, I also included @Spark, which means that I have invited all my meeting participants into a Spark space so that we can collaborate before the meeting and continue to work into the meeting afterwards. Now, there are plenty more services, and I would want to talk about at least one more hybrid service that we have implemented, and this is actually the hybrid media node. Spark is a fully functional video client, so I can do video calls with Spark. However, that means that all the video calls from my employees go into cloud. That means a lot of stress for my proxy. So what we have introduced is the hybrid media node, which allows me to keep traffic internal. So all the video calls will actually connect to that hybrid media node. The hybrid media node, I can't show it right now because it's obviously a piece in a data center. What I can show is that the hybrid media node is actually in the Spark service, and we can basically use the hybrid media node, set it up easily and simply from within the cloud. It is absolutely included in the Spark service, so there is no extra licensing cost to do that. And as I said, it allows me to keep calls from my internal employees internal. So If I only have internal employees on a video call, everything will stay in my company. If I invite externals to a Spark meeting, they will obviously connect via cloud, and I have a cascading link into my video node. Should I have a huge usage of video calls and I have not deployed enough capacity for my video node, my internal employees will also overflow to cloud. So it's always guaranteed that my meetings can take place. In the future, this will also include the WebEx meetings, so that I can actually have also my WebEx meetings internally. All right, so there is actually one more thing, but in the interest of time, I think I'll skip that for now. It's something to make user management easy by connecting a directory into the cloud via a directory connector, so I can safely have users imported into my cloud. Thank you for your interest.